So my goal was to buy the ugliest diesel van that anyone has ever seen. And that's it. Took me 6 months, but I found it. Anyway, I'm having some problems with the rear differential, and I wanted to go ahead and film it, and maybe somebody could help me out and find out what's going on with it. But before I ask that, I want to know, let me see here. What is this box right here? I'm doing the fuel filter up front and a couple other things, and I pulled this out from under there. It hooks into where the hoses go for the turbo. There's no holes in it, there's no nothing except for this right here, and I was wondering what in the world is that? Anyway, let's check out the rear differential. And I took it apart because I want to change all the fluids and stuff, but there is either a problem with fourth gear or with the rear end, because when I let off the gas and the transmission's in fourth gear, when it slows down, I feel there's a noise coming from the vehicle. And I did replace, let me see here, the front left wheel bearing was loose and the ball joints were messed up. So I got all new bearings and put that together and did the ball joint, replaced the upper and lower ball joints, replaced the inner and outer bearings. Everything else looks good. So it's either going to be the transmission, fourth gear, or it's going to be the rear end, and hopefully we can check this out. So I already got the pan down, and let me see if I can show you what I'm dealing with here. Let's see if the light's on. The light's not on, but I think you can see it right there. Okay, I do have a little bit of play in this gear right here, only right now it does not seem to be moving. It's kind of cold today, and maybe that is the reason, but I had a little bit of play right here in this shim. The crazy thing about this is that when I took it off, I had a bit of a leak right here. This is almost on zoom or something. Had a bit of a leak right here and a lot of oil all over here, right? So I look up here and there's this small divot that is filled with metal set. There's another divot down here that's filled with metal set. Looks like metal set. There's the same on the other side of the axle. Here, here, and here, which you'll see here, here, and here. So I'm not getting it, man. Was there a freaking hole here and they filled it with metal set? Or some kind of epoxy? Which is kind of weird. Anyway, the same on the other side too. On the back side of the axle, I have sort of the same problem.